Kiki, what Kenisha?
All right, there we go.
I put Kava in the chat.
What's it in?
I did Kava. I put Kava in the chat.
Thank you for saying that because I never look at the chat. It'd be too much until it's time for the giveaways. But Kava. All right. Let me turn my little music down a little bit. Okay. Kava, Kava. Thank you. Y'all just gotta holler them out because I don't look at that until later. Just FYI for the next person. All right, Kava. Now, are you in Kava or
Yeah, I am.
you in a call or put?
A call.
You in a call.
I did
Okay.
a long leap one, and I was in it for a while.
Okay. Hmm. And when did you get in? You remember?
I don't. I didn't journal it, but
Okay.
I have an expiration for January.
January. Okay. Do you know what
Yeah.
your target is? No? Hello?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
No, I said, do you know where the target is?
Yes, 135 strike
Okay,
price.
135. Okay. So I'm just wondering, is it way up here? 135. Oh, I see. Okay. Somewhere up here. By that higher low. Yeah. Okay, for sure. Eh, okay. So what I will say is that I do like this because any stock that for me is that's at a lower low, I like it. Because I'm gonna put the EMAs back on. Yeah. So clearly it's a wait a minute, let me see where the 800 at. Did I snap that one off? Oh wait, let me see. Hold on. No, I ain't snap it off. Where the heck is the 800 at? Did y'all see it? It just like disappeared. I don't know where it is. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Hold on. I don't know. That is
You
super.
might be.
No, I don't know where the 800 at. Weird. Okay. Super weird. But okay. So what
What's the 800 EMA for?
that's
I never
that's
see that large.
so right. So I use that kind of like the VWAP. Are you familiar with the VWAP? Let me
Yes, I think it tells where the buyers and sellers are or who's in
um
control.
like I think it's saying for value weighted average of price. I don't know. Hold on. Let me let Miss Anita in. Um, let me look it up. I forgot. I don't want to be saying nothing wrong. There it go. Volume weighted average price. So that I use it so it's just like to my understanding, it's like a bunch of calculations and basically it looks like an EMA basically. And if the candles, let me cut these off. If the candles are above the VWAP, it's bullish, and if the candles are below the VWAP, then it's bearish. So that is what I understand about the VWAP. And however, the 800, to answer your question, I use it as such. So if the candles are below the 800, then it's bearish. And if the candles are above 800, then the market is bullish. And if it's not, then I look at it as like counter trend trading. So what I mean by that, so tag on it. I don't know why it's not popping up, but let's just say it's up here above the 200. So this is the 50 EMA, this is the 200 EMA, and let's say the 800 was up here. So that would definitely tell me if all three of them are under the EMAs. I mean, if the candles are under all three EMAs, then yes, we're in a bearish trend. And we obviously can see that because, where the EMAs are pointing downward. It's telling you like, hey, we're here. And then once this little cross happens, well, it's not a little cross, that's a big cross. Once that happened, that's definitely confirming the bearish trend. Now, why I like it for a call, because it's at a lower low. Now, you always got to look to the left as well because it was at a lower low here, made a little high, higher low, pull back. You see it played around the 50 EMA, and then it went right to the 200 EMA. And then what happened? It used the 200 EMA like resistance, and it fell back under it, right? And then it tapped, retested the 50, then it made a low, went back up, 3 bar play across the 50, lower high, higher low, high. And look, it's still respecting the 200. So this is like, I look at the 200 EMA, this white one, like a granddaddy, like Secret Service, like he stay in the back. Same thing, like the 50, I look at more like a dad. The 200, I look like more like the granddaddy. And then like the 800, that's just like super granddaddy. Yeah. That's how I like look at them like family wise. And then I use the 20, the 13, and the 5. And the 20 to me is like the mom, and the 5 and the 13 is like the kid. So I relate to the EMAs like a family because it's like, they protecting their people. But the 5 and the 13, the candles play around there a lot. But that's just how I like interpret it. But to answer your question, the 800 EMA is like, I use it like a VWAP. If the candles are under it, I'm looking at a bearish trend. So if it's in a bearish trend like it is now, then I'm not looking for calls until I see a lower low, and that's what I see. So a call is good because a lower low is telling you that it's at the bottom of the trend. But it was at the bottom of the trend here, but it wasn't oversold. So that's the only thing. Because normally when it's at a lower low, just a rule of thumb, y'all can write this down because I say this all the time. Lower low means it's going right to this 50 EMA, like 1,000%. Sometimes it take a tour, and sometimes it don't. Sometimes it go like right to there, just like here. When you see this lower low, right? Where did it go? Right here to the 50. Can't make it up. This low. This made a low. Failure to go lower. Where did it go? Right to the 50. This one. Where do you think this is going? Right here. Now, when it gets here, you have to see, like, okay, is it going to pass it and make another lower high right there? Because if it makes a lower high, that means that the downtrend is not finished. So you got to pay attention to that. Now, if it keeps going and past the 50 and past the 200 and makes a high, then okay. Because once it passed the 50, the trend is confirmed as an uptrend. Just FYI. And once that happens, you're now waiting for a high to form. Does that make sense? Does that make sense or at all? Am I making sense here, people?
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Okay. No worries. Somebody is talking, and I'm trying to find them. Nobody want to
Thank you so much for letting us know.
why y'all mute your
Happy
phone?
birthday to
Hold
your
on.
friend Jeremy.
Mute.
I mean,
Here we go. All right. So I'll be having to find that button. So yeah, long story short, with Kava is looks good for a call, especially when it gets here. And then when it gets to the 50 EMA, which is right around 79.12, when it get around there, pay attention to what the market structure is telling you. So if the market structure is a lower high, the trend is not done. Especially since you got this cross here, because once the 50 cross under the 200, that's a strong downtrend. Now, lower low means bottom of a downtrend, meaning it's going to push back up. But the next structure point is very important because if it's a lower high, like here, like here, like here, the trend is not done. If it's a high, if it passed the 50 and create a high, then okay, I'm in the uptrend. So you got to pay attention if it's going past this 50 EMA and what the market structure going to be once it gets there.
So what's the story as to why Kava is falling down like that?
I don't know. I don't follow them like that. So let me see what they got going on right here. Chipotle versus Kava. Which fast casual stock has the edge right away? Right now. Lennox Sport, the Warehouse, Kava, Treehouse Foods. In-store vibes, win back customers. Okay. They competing on in-store vibes and how to win back customers. They might be failing at winning customers. I don't know.
I go do the research. I was just wondering if you knew.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't know. That's not a stock that I trade at all. But the little thunder thingy pops up on there and you can look at more events on the actual pop-up thing there. No clue. But they in competition. Look like but they got some good food though, you know. But did that answer your question on Kava?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Okay. No worries, no worries. Okay, who's next?
The infamous Palantir.
Palantir, the infamous. I think everybody likes Palantir. Hold up. Okay, here we go. PLTR. Okay. Are you in Palantir?
No, I just been watching it. I ain't seen nothing clear as to why I should jump in it right now.
Okay. No worries. All right, so there's the 800. It show up on this one. So now let me ask. All right, you say you've been watching it. So are you watching for a call or watching for a put?
I'm really just waiting for market structure to be more clear. It looks like it's just consolidating over the past, like, what's that, week or two or something like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's sitting it when you put a fib on it. Well, it just created a low, so we still gotta wait for another high and stuff. So, like I say, I'm just kind of watching it really right now.
This is how I would look at Palantir. Palantir has ran its course. Okay. If anybody is in a call in Palantir, I will be getting out soon. I'm just saying. I mean, unless you got time on it, do your thing because higher high and a red higher high means it's overbought. Like, wow. How long that thing been buying? Let's take a look here. Whoa. It started consolidating and really started finally going up August. Oh, August 24? Sheesh. Okay, so since August 24, Palantir been running up. So that's like a whole year of uptrend. And look, this once it officially crosses under the 50 EMA, the uptrend is clipped. And you see this candle right here cross under there and made a low. And then it bounced back up and it is consolidating. Excuse me. And the next market structure probably would be a lower high, which is why I drew the fib this way. So after the lower high, which could come between the 25 and the 786 level, because those are the pullback levels on the fib. So we don't know like right now which one is gonna be per se, but it's just what it is. And then once it forms, you want to this would be dope for a put for sure. I will be, once it closes at one of these levels, and then your target would be 129.95, and then if it breaks and retests that, which is 2 touches, then that would be my next target, 111.96, because it definitely has room to run. And how do we know it has room to run? Because it's been running for a year, since August 24. And now it's August 25. So for a whole year, I ain't saying it's going to tank for like another year. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on what they got going on. But as far as market structure is concerned, yeah, it's about to go down for sure.
That's what I
Unless
was thinking. I was just kind of just watching it and stuff.
I mean, and it could pull a switcheroo. Now, the only how I can see this going up if it cross over 180.61, which is the fib level of the reversal. So if it cross over 180.61, then I would have faith like, okay, I can delete the fib and I will switch it around. Like, okay, no more downtrend. But right now, right this minute, yeah, it could tank. Now, because the 800 is all the way down here, it could come as low as that to 58, 59. That's worst case scenario. But, I will wait for the next structure point, which I'm certain, not 100%, but maybe 90, that it's going to be a lower high. And then I would be looking to enter in on a bearish candle lower than the lower high, stop loss above the lower high with these two targets right here.
Okay, when you say your target is 129, what do you select as your strike? Like your strike price for that contract?
Anything near 129 and 130, 135, somewhere like that. I mean, I'm not looking at it, but somewhere in that neighborhood. For
Okay.
sure. Out because you got to think of like, and then you be like, okay, how far out do I get it? That's the question. Like a lot of people look, they'll be like, okay, well, how long did it take to get to this point? So from the bottom, right? So I would do something like this. Oh, my bad. Hold on. My draw. Cause this is how I gauge how long. So that line up there. So back from, let's say, oh wait a minute. Uh, well, when did this, as I say, it start? In August? Okay. And it took a while. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, I don't know. Hard to say. So let me see, maybe either this low, yeah, like this low, this low. So how long did that take? So that was April. And it took April to get to here, May. So maybe 2 months out, just to give it some room because you don't want to get a month out and then roll it down because you don't know what the market is gonna do. That's how I would gauge it, like from a low perspective, because this is like an area of support down here because it looked like it came and bounced off there a few times, and then and then it pushed up to here, which obviously we can see is a tap and retest level, retest, tap, 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 retest, boom. See? And yeah, so I would say maybe like 2 months out. So if you're getting it September, I would say somewhere in November, around 130, something like that. That would be my best suggestion for that, with a pullback for the good old Collins here. But just remember, it's two scenarios here. Well, one hope and one real. The hope, if you in the call above 180, 180.61, yeah, that's when it could reverse and go the other way. If it doesn't, if it respects 180, meaning that it could wick it, it could definitely wick it. But if a body of a candle closes above this level, it's clipped. Hang it up. It's going up. But if it doesn't come anywhere, 25, 38, 50, 61, 76, if it come anywhere in there, yeah, lower high all day, target, target. And that's that. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
What? Okay. Any questions on that? Yes, no, maybe so? No? Good? Zoom user. Oh, goodness. All right. All righty.
You got Spot and then video crowd in the chat.
I got who?
Spot and the video or crowd.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I can't see. I told y'all don't do that. But no, you can do it. But thank you for somebody reading it out. Help a sister out because I ain't
I
reading
got
it.
you. Okay.
Okay, thank you, January. I appreciate you, sister.
Yeah. Spot is up next.
Right. Okay, what was the first one you said?
Spot's up next.
Okay, Spot. All right. What's up, Rams? Rams always checking in. Appreciate the fam.
Hey, Mule, what's good? What's good,
What's up?
family?
What's up? You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
made it
yeah.
late, but I'm late, but I'm here.
And you here?
Dan, what's
That's right.
good?
Rams always showing love. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you,
Yeah, yeah.
fam.
Big
That's
trapping.
yeah, we trapping. You see it.
KT, what's good, fam?
What's good with it?
Hey, KT, I didn't know you was
Hey,
in
What
here.
up, Salida?
Okay. Man, I gotta
yeah,
do
I'm
a
Hey,
on my
roll
Rams,
other
call,
phone.
man.
That's why you didn't see me come in.
They hit me
Okay.
on.
what's up, Rams? How the future treat you, brother?
Hey, man, the futures are always lovely, bro. I love them things.
Man, what?
Hey, Rams, you
Right
the
on,
you
right
you the
on.
one that hit 1 million, huh?
Hey, yeah,
Woo! Damn, hit a million.
soon enough is the
Work.
dream.
Wow. That's awesome. See, we got some futures traders in here. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Huh? Oh, snap. My bad. All right. Okay, spot. Okay. This looks interesting. All right. Now, where the 800 at? Let's look at it. Okay. Look. I got it from my girl Jess. Hey, Jess, I see you in here.
I don't know what I'd do with it.
Is somebody talking, y'all?
I have no idea.
Okay, we gotta do it again.
No idea what you do with
See? Hold on.
it.
We gotta mute. Gotta mute the people. See? I'll be having to
You
stop and
need
share
them.
because I can't see the button. Unless I don't know. Okay, my bad. All right, let me pull it back up. All right. So there we are. Okay, people can see my screen. Yay! Y'all can see my screen. Turn it up. All right. Just like, we don't want to hear your background conversations though, okay? Just please spare us. We love you though, but we trying to learn. You dig? Okay, so Spotify is whoever in this, because I'm not reading the chat. Are you in a put or a call? I need to know this.
Yeah, that was me. I'm in a call 720 strike. I got in about beginning of August.
Beginning of August. Okay. Are you up on it or
Nah, it's just going down. Like it's just maybe like 10% down, but just trying
not
to
bad?
understand.
Trying to see what's up. All right.
Yeah,
In beginning of August. So somewhere. Okay. Well, you had a nice little run on it. If you but it made the lower high. That's the thing that told me. Okay. Let's start
exactly.
there.
I'm learning that lesson. I was just on AB Talisha chat. Learning
Okay.
that lesson about grabbing profits. But
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Now, this pattern right here is one of my favorites. The 3-bar play. You see a high, boom, boom. Up there, and there's one here, 3-bar play. It's bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish. That means it's continuation to go up. However, it's at a high. You got to keep that in mind as well. The market be trying to pull fast ones on you. I'm just looking back at spot. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. Because you want to look at the time frames and see if it's sentiment and see if it's uh confluence or just kind of see what's going on. Now, the weekly is giving bearish vibes. The monthly is giving bullish vibes. The daily is giving confusion vibes. Let me look at the 4-hour. Okay.
it's definitely not enough time for you would say consolidation, right? Like it's still really deciding kind of what it
Yeah,
wants to do.
what it wants to do. So now I would do two things. Well, this is the first thing I would do is like I'm real big on drawing up consolidation and waiting for a breakout to this side or breakout to this side. Because when the market is consolidating like this, or the stock or whatever, to me it's an argument, right? Between the bulls and the bears. Like, no, you go, no, you go, back and forth. Cause they're trying to decide which direction it wants to go. But then you got peep game with this, the death cross. Boop. The 50 crossed up the 200. That's a good thing if you're in a call. You got these 3 higher lows, right? 3 higher lows. 3 higher lows is good. If it's above the 800. I got that from Jess. Thanks, Jess. Got that. And then, so that would be the first thing I would do, right? I would do that, and then I would draw trend lines. Okay. Where's my trend line? Oh, here it is. So, because this is how you know, if you're using 0 EMAs, this is how you know when the trend breaks. Ooh. So, and then could just back that up a little bit so that they kiss, right? Boom. And this is the previous day close right here. So we're looking at like the little pennant, right? So you got 4 bounces on the higher lows. Okay. And when it was here, it went up. Here, went up. Here, went up a little bit. Made a lower high. Here we are. So this is what I would do on Spotify is draw trend lines, 1, and then box up the consolidation to see which side is going to break out of, because the monthly is saying one thing, the weekly is saying another thing, and the daily is just looking confusing. But the 4-hour, which is where the time frame that I'm on now, it looked like it can go either way. But just looking at the market structure of it, clearly it's in a downtrend, but it looked like, with these higher lows, these are failure to go lower. So it could definitely push up. But what I would do, like I said, is draw up the trend lines and wait to see if it's going to break through the trend line down here and take out these lows, or is it going to break out and break this high? So if it breaks this high at 699.34, then you're good to go for the call. But you gotta let the candles tell you. I mean, because right now it do look like it can go up, but it's in a downtrend, like technically. But these 4 higher lows, it can definitely bounce back up. But because the trend is still bearish, it could go back down. So it's kind of like in a tricky spot, basically, is what I'm saying, long story short.
I got you. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah. So that's what I would do. Drop the trend lines and then box up that consolidation. Same difference, or you could do one or the other. You don't got to do both. If you're not a trend line person, just box it up. That's easier. And just wait. The candles will tell you which way it want to go. But if it breaks 699.34, you know what's going up. And then these lows down here, if it breaks 679.80, you already know. So those are the 2 points that I will be watching for that, because it's in a tricky spot. Did that help?
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. We here to learn.
I got a question on the market structure, and I'm gonna take too long. I want to hold everybody up.
No,
I'm
you good.
confused. You got these 3 higher lows, but they don't look like they going like in steps, like they're going up in succession or something. They just all over the place to me. So I don't. It's confusing me. Like, how are they higher lows?
How are they higher lows?
How are they? Yeah, like how was the second one higher than the? Okay, well I see how the second one is higher than the other one, but then how is the third one higher than the second one? Like, how was that a higher low?
That's just how it is. I mean, I don't know the technical answer to that, because I don't create the
No,
chart.
just visually, like it's lower than the
Yeah,
first
I
one.
mean, so this higher low is after this, right?
Oh, I
So
didn't see
the
that
lower
right there.
high gives you the downtrend.
Okay, I missed
Lows
those.
gives you the uptrend. So these are mixed signals: higher, low, lower, high, higher, low, lower, high. That's all mixed signals to me, because lower highs is where I look to enter for trades. Higher lows is where I'm for sales, and higher lows is where I look to enter for buy. So it's like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So I'm confused, and so therefore the market is confused, because it's giving you mixed signals from the buyers and the sellers simultaneously, like here and here and here and here. This is why it's consolidating, because the lower highs is right next to the higher lows. So it's like they're arguing. That's how I look at it. That you got to figure out, like, it can't argue but so long. They got to figure out which direction they want to go. That's why I gave these two numbers. That'll tell you specifically which direction it wants to go, because right now they're in the middle of an argument.
Okay, I didn't incorporate the lower highs. I totally missed those, so thank you for pointing those
Okay,
out.
no worries. I got y'all. Yeah, we learning, we trapping. We
Okay.
trapping. Yeah. You
And
gotta,
then
you
next
gotta.
you got either Nvidia or Crowd, either one of those, just like
Okay.
on the pullback, which it
Can you do Eli Lilly?
Okay. Right at
Why the hell was
the
I just
crowd. For
thinking
sure.
about Eli Lilly?
Eli
That's
Lilly,
crazy.
please,
I
please,
got
please.
1 second.
Okay.
After that. Well, see, I'll be asking people to speak up, and nobody want to say that.
Yeah,
No, I'm just playing.
I got you.
All
Closed
right.
mouth don't get fed, so we.
You dig, you dig. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yes.
MU
Okay.
said, damn that chat, you got to speak up.
Man,
Mhm.
period. Because it's too much for my brain, you know. But I will. When it's giveaway time in a little bit, I got you. I got you. I'm all in the chat. But right now, no. All right. Okay. So whoever said crowd, are you in this stock or no? You can't be shy now.
No, but I want to be.
Oh, you want to be?
That's why I'm looking for, like, you see pullback levels.
Okay, for sure. You want to be in a call or a put?
A call.
No, I must ask, what's your rationale? Why do you want to be in a call?
Oh,
Come on, don't be shy now. It's just us here, Jamie. Don't be like that.
because it's crowd strike and it's so gangster. I mean, I know that's like the wrong thing to say, but I don't, you know what I'm saying?
They gangster. All right, for
I don't have
sure.
a technical answer.
Okay, no worries. No worries. But if you want to get into a stock, you should know why, right? Not just because it's gangster.
You're right.
I mean, that's cute, but I don't know how much that's going to help your pockets, though.
Which
You
is
know?
why I haven't touched it. That's why I'm like, okay, how are the levels? Because my market structure it's not where it should be. And this is just
Okay.
when I'm eyeing. So
Okay.
that's why I haven't touched it.
Okay. Got you. I see a double bottom here. Whoop, whoop, and it went up. Shoo, crazy, right? Let me see some. That thing been running, though. See? It likes W's. That's what I see so far. It likes W's. Gap, gap. Okay. All right, so right now it's giving bearish vibes. Anybody know why it's giving bearish vibes? Who want to take a stab at it? Come on, class.
It's making lower highs.
Come on, that's right. That's right. That's right. Because of the lower high market structure. So this is what I'm gonna do. Well, wait. Since I looked at the other ones, let's look. Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so higher high, bearish, bearish. It's falling. That's for the month. What's the weekly doing? The weekly, oh, wait a minute. See, this is why you gotta look. So the weekly, this is giving bullish vibes. See, it do that, right? Why is it giving bullish vibes? Higher low is at the 50. It's respecting the 50. Now, let's look back at the daily. On the daily. Okay, now wow. I'm trying to see when did they cross. The 50 crossed up to 200. Okay, right here. So this was when? October last year. So this has been going up since October last year. Well, it's been going up, but this crossed October last year. But see how it just respect the 50 though? It like closed underneath it a little bit and then pushed it back up. Now here, once it closed under the 50, the trend changed, right? And it went right through that 200 EMA, pushed back up, made that W, that double bottom, and pushed back up. But look how it respect the 50. It made that higher low. Whenever you see 3 bearish candles, bear, 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 you're going to see it go to the 50, and then you're going to see that higher low push it right back up. See? bear, higher low, push up. It happens all the time. See? Bear, higher low, push up. Can't make it up. So once it crossed the 50, which is this aqua line here, it's going right to the 200. Now, did it not do that? It went right there. And look, it respected it. It respected, and even this candle today respected the 200. Lower low, lower high, but it pushed up. So this, what I would do with this is draw the trend line. Trend line. Ooh, something like that. And something like that. That ain't even cool. Ain't want to get up on there like that. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. So, like a little channel, like a little channel. So, yeah. So, because this closed under the 50 EMA and it went right to the 200, this is looking bearish, especially with this lower high. But that's on the daily time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, you see it is breaking out. But look, now the 200 is now the 800 on the 400. I'm on the 400 on the 4-hour time frame. So you got a low, higher low, higher low, higher high drop. You got a low. So it's picking back up, and now it made a high. And crowd is at 443, which is at the 200 on the 4-hour. So what does this mean? That means on the 4-hour, it looked like it's want to break out of the trend line. Now on the daily, where we actually drew this up at, it's giving a big bullish candle, which just so happened to be a little high. So long story short, this is a tricky one because the different time frames is giving different sentiment. And when they like all over the place like that, they have to eventually catch up with each other. And now they like once they bullish, once they bearish, once they bullish, once they bearish. So it's kind of like you had to wait. But what I pay attention to is what's really on the daily time frame. That's granddaddy for me. But it's okay to look at the other ones because you want to make sure that they're lining up, they're all giving the same sentiment, or is it conflict? And right now, crowd is conflicting because they all not saying the same thing. If they all said bullish, I'd be like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Hop in the call tomorrow, it's ready. No, it's not. Because it's saying bullish and bearish on different time frames. So what I would do to wrap up crowd is to draw the trend lines like this, right? And on the daily time frame, just wait and see if it's gonna break out, right? And if it does break out, then I will wait for a retest, second touch, 2 touches. Because that would convince me like, okay, it's definitely about to go up. Now, drawing the fib, wouldn't do that just yet because it's a lower high. I mean, you could, but I'm not feeling fibbish yet for crowd on the daily time frame. This is more so like breakout, retest to the upside, or if it decides that it just want to come back down, and then you can like extend this lower. And if it breaks the 200, then yeah. Breaks the 200, probably going to the 800. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But, but if it breaks and retests this trend line, like breakout or retest, then yeah, that probably can draw the fib to the upside because then you'll have more structure. Because right now it's just like, it's just trendy. But it has a lower high, so it's definitely bearish, 1000% on the daily. But I would just wait for a break and retest to the upside or a break and retest to the downside. It got to break the 200 for me to be like, okay, and take out this low here at the 200 EMA on the daily time frame. Did that help, or am I like rambling?
No, that helped because I was looking for the lower or higher low for it to step off of what Trap was saying. And I see it doesn't have, it's a lower, kind of like in step with the other low.
Yeah, it's a lower high here. That is definitely bearish sentiment all day, 1000%. There is nothing bullish about this right here at all, except the candle from today. That's about it.
Gotcha.
That's about
Now,
it.
Eli, I got some skin in the game with Eli.
Okay, you press, huh?
I am.
This is Trading View that you're using, right?
It's LLY, right? All right. Now, I must ask, sis, are you in this play?
I am in it. I'm in it. It's a roller coaster, but
Are you in the call or are you in the put?
I am in a call. So you see that big old gap down right there?
Oh yeah, how can I miss it?
Exactly. So I added it on my watch list. And of course, when it went down to that low right there, that's when I added on my watch list.
That's when you
So
added it?
I think the first one, the first one,
You
that
added what?
first that first candle after the drop.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one.
No,
You
no,
got it to the call?
yes. Not the first red candle there after that drop. Go over
This
a little bit. No, the one next to it.
This one.
Bam. Added it to the watch list.
Added it to the watch list.
Yes.
And,
Then it bounced up a little bit. And then I was like, oh, we going up. The watch list is looking good. And then it dropped some more once I put my skin in the game. And so that's when I found out again on the watch list, it was looking good because I had added a fallen knife, basically.
Okay.
And then so it's just been a roller coaster. We've been up, we've been down, we've been up, we've been down. Finally, day before yesterday is when they came out with the news about the weight loss pill, and they are moving forward with approval. They're moving forward towards approval. Then boom, we done got out the hole. Because you see that climb up there? Yeah, we done got out of the hole. But with at the same time that we were climbing out of the hole with the drug being moving towards FDA approval, tech was also down at that time. And so which made that more attractive probably for people to jump in on that Eli Lilly run. But now that tech is Nvidia is more the darling of the ball right now, that money kind of is flowing out of there. So you see that red right there. So I'm like barely in the green. Barely.
Barely.
And
Oh,
I'm wondering if I should run while you
left. All right.
while you're ahead or not. But I just feel like when you done got two gray hairs,
I can't.
you don't want to just break even. You want it to be worth the tussle.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but let me say, you want to know what call I'm in, or
Sure.
TMI? Let me get that for you.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh,
I'm trying to see here. Hold on.
my call is actually March 2026.
If it was.
March 2026, 750. March 2026, 750. So I saw that call went from in July being $131 to $37.
The
And
37.
then now it's $70. So this is the March 20th, 2026. So I said, oh, it's on sale. But again, it's a reason why stuff be on sale. Be a few buttons missing. Got a few threads.
A few buttons. Okay. Those would have been good targets. Why I put those lines up there. But yeah. So this, you see how this is the 800 right down here? It hit the 800 and it bounced off of it. Now, if it bounced off of it, excuse me. And we see our friend lower high. What does this mean, everybody? I'm just gonna let y'all say it. Let
It's
y'all say
bearish.
it. Right.
Play
Going
back to
back
the
down.
bed.
Period.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know about them calls, sis.
they have to run up out of there. And
I mean,
also,
listen.
I was thinking because Eli is a U.S. company versus Novo Nordisk, which is a foreign company, and so I was hoping that Nvidia would mention them, and then I'm also hoping because of the environment that Trump will favor them. So,
Okay, nothing wrong with being in hope, but hope isn't a strategy.
right,
I
yeah,
was just about to say,
yeah,
hope ain't a
You know.
strategy.
you're right, you're right.
So if anything,
And
yeah,
that
so
drug is moving towards being approved by the FDA for the weight loss pill, the pill.
right.
Hmm.
Here we are. This is what I see. Two things. Cross the 50 under there. Because once that 50 cross under that 200, that is pressure, pressure, pressure. So pressure. And look, you see how far apart they are? Like they were close right here, the EMAs. And
Hmm.
then now this one just dipped down further. See that?
Hmm.
Right. Which means it's probably not gonna go back up anytime soon. Now, it could flip the script. Like I said, let me give you I don't give you no hope, but what it can do, because it's the market, right? If it closes above 77875, then yeah, you good. But this looked like the lower high printed yesterday, which was Wednesday. So if the lower high printed, and this is giving me like a little mini evening star kind of vibe.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, this looked like you would get in for a put. Now, if you kind of like almost break even, what would be smart? No financial advisor.
Hmm.
Stick it
Yeah.
out and get into a put. You know what I'm saying? Because of the lower high. And Tarjay, 574.13. And if it breaks and retests that, 501.45. Unless some drastic news happened to push it back up. But right now, with this cross here and this lower high here, not looking good for the call, sis.
And then again, this call, and I respect the game. So tell me, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
spitting the fact. But this call is for March of next year. So I also bought time.
You
So
bought time.
yeah.
Okay.
So again, on let me see how many months ago. So on this call, we in July,
Mm-hmm.
in September right now. In July, this call opened at 139.
Mm-hmm.
Now we down to $70.
That's not.
So July, August, September. So 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
it was 139.
One.
And also with just this news about the drug, we moved 30% in one day. The call moved 30% in one day from down
Mm-hmm.
to green based on one news.
One
So
news.
yeah, one news
And one news
headline.
could spark it
Exactly.
back up, you
So that's
know?
why I'm like with time being more so
So
on our
let me
side
tell
for
you, let me tell you
tomorrow.
what's going to happen if you stay in it. You're
Okay.
going to be in the red. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you stay in it, right? Because if you got in like down here, you could be up, right? Once it get back down here, which is around 623, that's when you break even. When you see it start trickling down and your percentages get lower, 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 yeah, I wouldn't stay in that too long. I'm just saying, no financial
Hmm.
advice.
Yes, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But it
Hmm.
something drastic could happen. You know, this is the market. But if you don't have a stop loss, that's dangerous. And two, if you stay in it, you definitely will be red, and then you'll be like, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, if it goes above 77875, you good. But right now, failure to go higher. Lower high means failure to go higher. So if it fails to go higher, which direction you think is about to go?
I get you. It can go down.
So long as you know that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much. I
No worries.
appreciate you.
You was pressed, so I had to make sure you was good.
Yes, yes. Multiple eyes on the baby. Multiple eyes on the baby. Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
MU, do you think that it was just filling that gap right there? Is that why it came back up right there? You think
No,
that's
it's
like
just
more?
this the pullback. So this, this part of the play. So yeah, it definitely filled that gap for sure on the
That's what
pullback.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
don't think he was just coming up there to get that and finna snatch some people out of there with it?
I ain't psychic, you know what I'm saying? But just from looking at it, it's looking hella bearish. That's all I'm saying. It's looking hella bearish. It closed the gap. It did the job it was going to do, and it made the lower high. Failure to go higher, and yeah. But feel free to watch it, do your thing. But I'm just telling you what I see. This is going to go down. So I would be interested in a put targeting 574.13. That's what I would be interested in. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, one more answer. Somebody said NVIDIA. All right, this is the last one.
Oh, no. I have put in two. It was either or, but somebody has hymns. I don't want to take up two of them.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Hymns.
thank you.
All right. Hymns. Hymns and her, hymns and her, hymns and her. All right. Let me take off my little levels here. All right. Hymns. All right. Let's check it out from the monthly. Whoa. Whoa, hymns. What are you doing, hymns? All right. Hymns is okay, see? This means what, guys?
Bearish.
Bearish. All right. Bearish
Yay.
on the monthly. Let's see what the weekly looking like. Okay. Now, remember, I just said, I forget wherever we were looking. When you see 3 red candles, bear, it's going to pull back to the 50 and make that higher low and bounce back up. So, this is giving pullback, but it's respecting the 50. See? See, bearish candles, bear. Gonna hit the 50. That time I made a low and push back up. See? See? Can't make it up. All right, so pullback vibes on the weekly. What is the daily telling us? Daily. Whoa, that's a crazy candle right there. Yeah, our friend. What does it mean, guys?
Bearish.
Bearish.
Right. See, you guys are, I know, that's why I love y'all. Right. Let's see what the 4-hour looking like. Okay. Now, 4-hour. Hold on. Okay. Y'all got to be looking at these EMA crops. Y'all see that? Woo! Pressure. I told y'all, when you see this, pressure. Downtrend pressure. So, look how the candles respect the 50 EMA. Well, that bled through it because that means the trend was changing. Excuse me. And then came all the way down and crossed under the granddaddy, the dad. The dad crossed under the granddaddy. Okay. And look, it's respecting the 50. So clearly it ain't no uptrend yet because it didn't close above the 50. Okay, let's go back to the daily. Boom. The 50 is way up here. All right. But on the 4-hour, this is where they crossed that. Now on this one, on that daily, oh wow. Ew, wow. Wow. This is a crazy Hims is looking him in. Okay. So this trend here. Okay. Now, whoever wanted me to look at Hims, is it are you in a call or put or looking at it, or where you at with it? Please don't comment in the chat because I'm not looking at it. Don't be shy. It's just us here.
Oh,
What were you saying?
it's a call.
It's a call. Okay. Now, how long you been in it?
Ooh, I'm trying to pull it up.
No worries. Take your time.
This month.
This month. Okay. You up or down?
Down.
Down. Okay. And your call is to when?
December.
December. Excuse me. Okay. Let me erase my little circle. Okay. No, I gotta ask. What's your rationale? Like, what made you want to get in the call?
Thought I found the entry level where it could peak going back up, but really it was more of a falling knife because I caught that one crazy candle that you was talking about to where it just dropped. It didn't trickle, it dropped.
Where at? About 50 around here? Oh, you said this month.
Like the day, I think it was a day or two after earnings, it just dropped.
Oh, earnings. Okay, earnings was oh, they got one failure here. Hims. They passed one, failed one. Okay. So somewhere around, okay, yeah, that's a candle. I said that look crazy. So when it was around here, you
Yeah,
got in a call somewhere around here,
yeah, right before that, yeah.
right before that. Okay, because I'm trying to understand your rationale. Like, what made you be like, okay, him's about to go up? Like, what made you say that? I'm just curious.
I couldn't answer it myself.
Okay, so you just randomly picked it and was like, hey, I'm about to get
No,
in him's. What happened? I
him
mean,
him 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 was doing fairly well up
it
until that
was,
point.
yeah. I mean, it had a nice run. And
I
the
know, and I
run
thought I,
went
I
out.
thought it was a slight pullback instead of just a bomb drop.
Oh, you thought it was a pullback.
Yes.
Oh, now see, that makes sense because you do see the high, but the higher
Hmm.
low never came. So because the higher low never came, it printed the low. So peep game. So you see how this bearish candle right after earnings, because I believe earnings was here on the 4th of August. So on the 6th of August, the bearish candle closed under the 50, which means no more uptrend. That's what you got to understand. After the candles close under the 50, no more uptrend. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Got
Okay.
down.
Yeah. No more uptrend. It's clipped. The uptrend is officially clipped. How do we know that? Clip right there. Now, what do I see? My best friend here. It's about to go down. Now, not only is it clipped, but look where it went. It broke down, retested the 50 EMA, and went right to the granddaddy. Respected that, pushed back up, made a lower high, failure to go higher. And if it fails to go higher, where do you think it's going?
Lower.
Low,
Right.
low.
I'm just saying. It could pull back higher, but it already printed. It could pull back. Remember, these are the pullback levels here. So this is just A and B here. A, B, C, and then D1 and D2. So 3364 would be the target. I would get out the call and switch places or, do what you need to do. But just know that once this happened, no more uptrend. The trend is officially clipped once it broke down, retested, and ran to the granddaddy. That's it. And we have a lower high, and yeah, that ain't looking good. And then you got to pay attention too to the way the EMAs are pointing. Like this one is kind of just flatline, but this one is giving you that curve. Now, if these two kiss and touch, that ain't a good look for the calls at all either. But you gotta wait. But yeah, this is definitely giving bearish vibes. So
Does it matter the time frame when it cross and go
mm,
under the 50?
no, that happened when I looked on the 4 hour, it had crossed
Okay.
right
So
here.
So no matter what time frame, if it goes up under that 50, it's low. It's no
Right.
good.
Got
It's
it.
dead. It's going down.
Yeah, look how it's
All
respecting
right.
the 50. It is
Yeah.
nowhere, the candles ain't nowhere near it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't
So
make it up.
until it breaks above it and
Right.
retest. Okay. Got you.
That's when you can draw trend lines. That's why the trend lines come in handy. And
Yeah.
the 4 hour, because you do got the higher lows on the 4 hour. Can give some type of something.
And what kind of trend line is that? What's the name of that trend line? I meant to
uh,
ask you earlier when I seen it.
I know, right? These kind of cool. It look like a street. That's why I like them. That's why these is called parallel channels. It's
Okay.
over here somewhere.
I got you. I'll find
Yeah, it's over there somewhere. One of them
it. Okay.
things. You
Yeah, I
just put
see
a
it.
star next to it, it'll come on your Yeah, I seen this one dude use that. I'm like, yo, what's that? What's
Yeah.
that?
It
Yeah,
kind of
that kind
kind
of
of
dope.
it kind of give you a levels inside of your trend line too.
You dig? You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, I really like these things. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm doing they fire. I was like, okay, I'm digging that. So that's what I was doing. This is the 4 hour with him. So like I was saying with the other ones, you do have the lower low, lower high, higher low, high, higher low, higher low, fair to go lower, fair to go lower, fair to go higher, fair to go higher, fair to go lower. So yeah, you could draw up the trend lines and see what it's gonna do, but as long as it's respecting its 50, it's bearish. Now, if it pops above that 50, then you can be like, okay, might be hitting on something else. But right now, yeah, that ain't that ain't looking too callish, looking more bearish. Did I answer your question? I hope they ain't like, you know. You gotta like pay attention to the EMAs. The EMAs are your friends, guys. If you haven't figured that out by now, the EMAs, pay attention to them. They tell you a lot. And it's like the whole thing about trading. Like they tell you so many things without talking to you. It's just like your eyes. You gotta train your eyeballs. Train your eyeballs. Because once you can understand what it's saying, you'll never be broke again. And then you won't get into trades that is going the opposite way because you don't want to get into like the correction, or counter trend trading. Because if it's above the 50, then it's bullish. If it's below the 50, bearish. Below the 200, bearish. So I would say get acquainted with market structure, price action, EMAs. Those are your friends, the fib. So you can make better decisions and definitely don't, I preach this all the time, guys. Hopefully, do not trade without stop losses because my poor friend, she was down like 20,000 on her portfolio. You know why? I didn't feel bad for her because she knew better than to not use the stop loss, and she didn't. And I was like, why didn't you do it? And you got all this money, like you got racks. Like, why wouldn't you put a stop loss? She was like, oh, it'll go back up. What? She's like, I got time. I was like, oh my God. Girl, I would never. They're like driving with 100 miles an hour with no seatbelt. You just out, you asking for it. I can't do it. My nerves won't let me. But I journal, so I don't do stuff like that. But you learn from your mistakes. That I was just telling my friend today, y'all, like how you become a consistently profitable trader is if you don't repeat your mistakes. That is the best advice I can give y'all tonight. Like, don't repeat your mistakes. Like, you not using stop losses, that's a mistake. Whether you think it is or not, that's a mistake. I'm just saying. Yes, Jay, you got a question? Come
Oh,
on,
I
girl.
was just saying because I was replying in the chat too. Because I know in April I got shook out of Goldman Sachs and
Oh.
Palantir calls during that. And then again, I know Trap talks about there's such thing as a market event and a stock event. When Crowd had that data outage. That was a stock event.
Mhm.
When Chipotle had the E. coli
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever, that was a stock event. But in
Mhm.
April, it was a man-made market event that happened.
Okay.
And when my Goldman Sachs and Palantir went down, and I knew that they were September calls, but I
Mhm.
was just like listening to, everyone saying preserve capital. And I got out of those calls and lost a lot of money in the process. But I learned from that again.
Mhm.
You either, I learned take profit, not screenshots. Take profit, not screenshots. That's my motto for 2025. Take
Right.
profit, not screenshots. So I should have, put my stop loss higher when they were up and took profit on some of those. And then also, there's a such thing as like if I would have got out of them while they were up. For example, I was in another Palantir call recently, and I got out of it once it hit 100%, and now it's down to 20%.
Oh
You know,
wow.
but I could have been like, oh no, I'm gonna stay and wait till I get 200%, or I'm gonna wait until I get this. But it's a such thing as getting out, and you can get back in later if it goes down, lower. So that's what I learned from that. Again, time. Sometimes you pay for time. If you have a stop loss, sometimes it may be, if it's a market event like that, it may be worth it to weather it through that, or it may be worth it to take some money while you're up. Don't be resentful, don't be greedy, and then you can get back in the call. But I think after I lost the money in April on Goldman Sachs, I was just so bitter. Even when it started running back up, I'm like, but you took my money. And
You were
so
mad, huh? Was you big mad?
I was big mad. So even with even
Oh
with
man. Did
yeah,
you get it
so
back since April though? Or are you still like,
you know what? How I got it back, to God be the glory.
Come on,
I got it
woman.
back because even with the loss, there was a lesson of, okay, I lost money, but I'm gonna reposition the little money I have. I'm gonna reposition into my buy and hold. And so my buy and hold, like AVGO and Palantir, Nvidia, those companies have done well since April. And
Okay.
so I got, you know, quite a good amount of change back since then from my buy and hold. So it's just, like, again, you may strike out, but you got to come back up to bat and keep on swinging instead of just like, I quit
Come
this
on.
game.
Keep on swinging. That's
Keep
right.
on swinging.
Heard
So,
her. Yeah, I heard her. Keep on
mhm.
swinging. That's why you might strike out, but step back up the bat. You know what I'm saying? Hit a home run next time, right?
Definitely hit that home run. And then with options, also, I wanted to point out, it's kind of tricky on that stop loss with options. And I always explain this to everybody, but Trap was talking about in the live today that the
Okay.
market understands that we trade on those trend lines, And
Right.
so if you have your stop loss right there where you have that 44.01, if you're in an options call, it will trigger a stop loss if someone bids that amount. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
it's the highest bid. And so I don't know, for people who don't know options, those bids be crazy. Crazy. They be crazy. It'd be a large spread in between those. So a contract could be going for $70 and someone just want to bid a disrespectful amount of $40.
Right. Like
And
what?
like if you were selling a house, if you say the house is $200,000 and somebody say, I'm gonna give you $60,000 for it, you will say no.
FOH.
Yes, but in options,
Right.
if that's the highest bid is 40,000, your stop loss will be automatically triggered, and it will sell your house for that 40,000, even though you were just saying, well, I didn't want to sell it for 40,000. They just came to the table and asked for 40,000. So stop losses on options trigger with the highest bid, even though right now, like for the like Lily, let's say it's going for $70 and people are bidding 64.
Right.
No one's stop loss is at 64, so no one's selling. So it can go a whole day with no volume because no one sold for that 64. But if you were that one person who had a stop loss at 64, it will automatically trigger that. So options are different, if that makes sense.
No, that is. Yeah, I'm a futures trader now, but yeah, you know, she has a valid point. You got to be careful and know what's going on, and that's why you got to be selective where you put it. And then for me, if I'm in an options play, I'll trail my stop loss, you know, because you know there's just a lot of clusters and a lot of buyers and sellers and stuff like that. But yeah, that was good insight. And what was your name again?
My name is Jay. So even when I sold my last contract, like I had to take the stop loss out and then wait till the bids go out and then take the best bid because I didn't want it to go for a crazy amount. So I'm just one of those trap. Ask me how I know.
Okay, right. Hey, love it. You know what I'm saying? You sound like you know your stuff. You've been studying.
Hey, that part. I'm sitting there listening like, damn, that's another professor right here.
No, one of those life hard knock. You learn by getting knocked down. Yeah.
Oh, since it's spitting the game, I hope y'all was listening because you know we recording the call and things like that. So anybody got any questions or anything? We went past the hour, y'all. Dag on it. Y'all know I'll be trying to keep it under an hour, but it's all good. We about to get to these giveaways. Excuse me. Woo. Pardon me. All right. You got a question? Go ahead, sis.
I'll say ask you, could we sum up that last nugget? Sum it up.
I can't hear you.
Well, I'll ask her for a repeat and a summary of that last nugget about the stop loss.
A repeat and a summary? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm just asking for a summary of the last nugget. That's it.
That could just sound kind of like, but she wants
You
a
heard
repeat.
what she said.
Right, I'm just stuffy here. I'm stuffy. Sorry about that.
She want a summary of that last nugget. That's what she want.
Thank you. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah. Okay,
You're gonna have to get that from Jay though, because
you
them you ain't got that
Jay.
for you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm like.
Perhaps explained it today in the live that like the market knows that most people trade on trend lines. So if you set your stop loss in the options, stop losses and options work differently than on an individual stock. But if you set your stop loss in the option right there on the trend line, the market is going, as they said, the armed robbery. You leaving your door unlocked, but the market is gonna come to get your money because you right there on the line. It knew that it was gonna bounce off the line, but you right there under the line, so I might as well take her purse while I'm in the neighborhood, you know. But
Ready to put it underneath. You gotta be careful.
When you're talking about options, depending if you have the time, because everybody don't have the time, and I respect that at your job. But if you have the time at your job, you might do better by setting a watch list notification a bit above of where you wanted to exit, so it'll notify you, and then you can manually sell versus the market automatically deciding to open the door and come and get in your purse. You know, like you may have said, okay, well, they're going to come to the front door, but they're not going to go to the back room where my purse is. You know, you had a little bit of wiggle room. But if the market knows your stop loss is at that line, it's going to open your door, snatch your purse right there from the door, and keep going. So,
you just got to be careful, long story short. You know, where you place it, if you place it. But that's her point. Long story short, know what you're doing and do what you know. That part.
That part.
Yes, because with options, it is high risk and high reward. Don't forget that risk.
High risk, high reward. That's futures too now. You know, I'm not futures. I'm like that sniper. You know what I'm saying? We getting to it. But yeah, that's what it is. Anybody else got any questions, comments, criticism, concerns, ifs, ands, or buts? All right.
Let's get to this giveaway.
Look. I love how y'all be so excited about these giveaways.
Let's get to it because I missed the last one.
Okay, so for the new people, thank you, welcome. I'm MuMu. So we do these things called giveaways, right? So it's 4 of them. So let me explain what they are. One is an hour with me. The next one is the super charts. Oh, and I'm gonna show y'all what that one is since I'm on here. And then we got the 3K software, you know, the master indicator, and that works well on Charles Schwab. You know, it's the cheat code for the option plays. I use it every day when I trade options. And then the fourth one is it's gonna be an email. So I would need the email because it's like a bunch of stuff. Like because there was the stock market Bible, but that one is like no longer. So it's just like buku reading material. Just believe me when I say it. Keep you busy for a lifetime and the one after that. So those are the 4 gifts. Super chart because some people all right, so let me show you. Let me go to like Spy, right? Let me go to Spy. Everyone knows Spy. I'll be posting this in the chat. Y'all be posting the free money in the chat in the morning. I hope y'all don't be missing my plays. Okay. So
Post the free money in the chat.
I do in the morning. I do.
I
I
have to make
like,
sure.
yo,
I'm gonna have to make sure I'm watching.
I'm telling you, you're slipping if you're not. I'd be like, yo, Spy's gonna go here today, or it's gonna go here today. It's one of the two. It's gonna go up and down. It's gonna hit my TP, and like 9 times out of 10, it does. So I be dropping them gems. It'd be between like 9 and 9:15. When you see me post that screenshot of the sky, that's the free money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start labeling it free money intraday. Because people probably like, oh, okay, it's just
Hey,
Spy.
you
But
know that's as soon as you put free money on it, everybody gonna look at it like, what free money? Okay, let's get
right.
some of that.
I'm just saying, just watch it. Right. Like, okay, so like this morning, right? So this morning I marked this up. Yeah, this is from today. And so this is the super chart, by the way. Let me take off the EMAs. So you can see clearly. You can see clearly. So when you come here, right? See the super chart has the yellow lines. The yellow dotted lines. This white line is previous day close. So 646.63 is yesterday's close. So as you can see, the price like tapped down here, went beneath it, here you go. Tap and retested yesterday's close, came down, fell to go lower. And what did SPY do? It ran up. Now, with the super trend, I'm sorry, with these lines right here, normally, let's see, okay, that's what I was saying about the trend lines. I'm sidebarring. So when let me stress that out. So this is what I was saying on the chart on the trend lines. You want to see which direction the trend line wants to which direct the candles are going to show you which direction it wants to go. So clearly this was bearish in the open, and then it just like went up. You know, it just like straight went up there. So when y'all draw the trend lines, you know, look for the direction. The candles are going to tell you. You're not going to have to guess. You just look. You know, if it's going to go down, it's going to go up. Those are, you know, what the ones I was doing. That's why I was saying when you waiting for the candles to tell you which direction it's going to go, and it will tell you. So, anywho, all right, so here's a good example because that wasn't a good example in the beginning. Okay, so with these lines, it's like basically once you see like 2 touches, which is tap, retest, or breakdown, retest, come down, come back up, and then it did it again. Tap, retest, came down, consolidated a little bit, and then went right to the next line. So that's why the super chart is so dope because all you're doing is waiting for tap and retest, breakdown and retest, break out and retest, wick rejection, or a bounce. So those 3 things, and then one of those 3 things are going to happen at the line, and then it's just automatically going to go to the next line. It's just like basically telling you where to predict. So over here is at 647. So at 647, if the candles break and retest it, it's going to 645. And then same thing. If it's breakout, retest, you see a gap up, and it went right back to the next level. Like I can't make this up, right? So that's why the super charts are so dope, because it tells you where it's about to go based off the price action that the price does. So after a break, retest, a rejection, or a bounce, one of those three things your eyeballs look for. You have to train your eyes and know, boom, money. Grab your bag and go. You can get on with your day. All right. So all that. So y'all can go ahead and put the numbers in the chat if you haven't already. I ain't looking. So I'm gonna pick 4 numbers. 4 numbers. Let me see. 4 numbers. 1 through 20, y'all. Don't be putting it like 5 times. Don't be cheating. All right. Let me get it together. All right. What numbers I want to pick today? Okay, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do this one. And
17,
boom. All right. I got my 4 numbers. I'm about to tap in the chat. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. So first we're going to do let's see. First we're gonna do the super chart first. We're gonna do super chart first. Damn, y'all is flooding this chat, ain't it? I love it. I love it. Okay, hold on. And then I got to scroll all the way back to the number where I see the number start at. Hold on. I got so many numbers in here. Y'all was started earlier, 8:21. Okay, hold on. I must have talking for a while, huh? Okay, hold on. Okay. Boom. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm starting from the top where I see the numbers at. Oh, and shout out to everybody. I would do a roll call, but too many. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. All right. So first we got the super chart. That's right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I'm scrolling down, scrolling down. Deshaun. Is Deshaun still in here? Deshaun, you can't comment on the chat, boo. You gotta come off the thing if you in here. If not, we gotta keep it moving. Deshaun going once.
Yeah,
Deshaun.
I'm in here. I'm just at work. Yeah, I'm in here.
Oh, okay. Deshaun. Okay, all right now. Okay, Deshaun got the super chart. Okay. Super chart. Deshaun, you got the telegram? My man in the you in the astronaut suit? No, I'm just playing. Baby, there, going. You got the telegram, Deshaun? He's smiling, he cheesing, huh? He can't hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? What's he saying, y'all? Help me out. What is he saying? Okay. My telegram in here. To me, let
He
just
said
say.
he was at work.
Okay, yeah, I got that. It me on Telegram. All right. This is for everybody. Telegram for your prizes. Everyone that been on here a couple weeks know the deal, but it's a couple of new people. Hit me on the Telegram. Okay, that's Deshaun. Congrats on that. So his number was number 16. He got 16, 16, 16. All right. So that is that. Okay, so I'm going back to okay. Okay, hold on. All right. So that's Deshaun. All right. And okay, what else we got? Okay. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Okay, wait, I see it. Wait, I passed it. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just saw it. I know my eyes ain't playing tricks. Oh, next is the hour with me. That's what we're gonna do next. I know I saw this number. Hold on, I gotta go back, y'all. Hold on. I was going too fast. AJB. 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 Where you at, AJB? Please don't comment in the chat.
Yeah, that's
Is
me.
that,
That's me.
that's you? Oh, hey, AJB.
Well,
AJB. Congrats, AJB. You won the hour with me. Boom. Hour with me. You
what?
got my telegram, right? I put it in the chat. You see it?
Nah, where do I see that?
In the chat. It's a MuLegend 3. And you gotta hit me on there. And say, hey, this AJB. I want an hour with you. Let's set up a time. Do you see
Okay.
it?
It's at the top of the chat.
No, I just put it in there.
Oh, you just put it in?
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the chat. It's a
Yeah, I
MuLegend.
see, I see, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Screenshot that. Hit me on Telegram. Y'all know I got on the Bird game. Eagles jersey, number 5, McNabb. You see it. Yeah. Billy stand up. All right. Hit me there. Congrats to AJB. Congrats to Deshaun. And his number was 4. Okay. Next is the email with a lifetime of readings. And believe me, it's heavy. It's heavy. Like it's like years. And you're gonna be able to send it to your great grandkids. I promise you. All right. Next. Congrats to AJB and Deshaun. All right, we got moving down. Oh, I see it. Brent. Is Brent still here? Brent? Are you still here, Brent? Brent. Brent went bye-bye. Okay. Brent going once. Brent going twice. Brent's not here. Okay. I'm going to look for the next number. So Brent's not here. All right. Well, if y'all anybody see Brent on the street, tell them we said what up.
I'm fucking weak.
I'm just saying, hey, we gotta keep it moving out here. He probably has something to do. We ain't mad. We ain't mad. We ain't mad. I'm gonna look for the next number. Okay. Okay. What I say the next gift was? Oh, the Buku email gift. That's right. That's what we're looking for. I'm looking for the number. I'm looking for the number. I don't see the number. Oh, I do. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope. I don't see the number, y'all. I gotta go back at the top. I might have to pick another number. Okay. So I'm starting back over. I'm gonna pick another number because Brent just messed the game up. All right. Let me do that number. All right. Now. All right. So we got number 16 and number 4 is gone. So those are the first two. So let's see. All righty. Y'all enjoying the music in the background? Singing in the background. I ain't see the number. Hold on. Cameron. Where's Cameron at? Is Cameron here? Cameron disappeared too?
No, I'm here.
Okay, hey Cameron.
Hi,
Congrats on that,
thank
Cameron.
you.
No doubt, no doubt. You good. Yeah, you got the email with the boatload of info. So hit me on Telegram. You got the Telegram, right, Cameron?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
in
have
the
a
chat.
Telegram.
Look in the
Okay.
chat. It's MuLegend 3.
All right.
Make sure you get it. Make sure you get it. Boom. You see it? Or no?
I'm scrolling. I'm looking for it.
I
Yeah, I
put
got
it
it.
in there
I
a little
see it.
while ago at
Yes.
8:29.
All
You
right,
got
thank
it?
you. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Congrats on that. All right, now, so last but not least, the 3K software. Now, just to remind you guys, the software looks amazing on Charles Schwab. You can use it on TradingView, but it doesn't do it any justice. You know, just my personal opinion. And yeah, that is like the cheat code. I mean, I would pull it up, but it's gonna take too long to load. I'll have it ready next time. Oh yeah, and by the way, y'all, announcements. I won't be on the next Thursday for sure. I won't be here because of the Dallas Eagles game. Just want to make that clear. And thank you for you guys showing up. I really appreciate y'all. Yes. So, and yeah, that's the software. And it works on all time frames. It's good for swings on 4-hour and daily time frame. Like it'll give you the what's it called? Oh, entry, stop loss, and take profit for buys and sells. And all you do is whatever it tells you, just mark those lines up on TradingView, set your alert, go about your business. And also check it on bar chart. Bar chart too. Yeah, the third level of resistance and stuff like that. That's really cool to do on bar chart. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna look and see who I got one number. So yeah. Okay. So we got Cameron, we got AJB, and we got Deshaun. So that's that. And last but not least, gotta shout out my flyer here. You know, anybody want to learn, definitely hit me up. Come change your life, your mind, your bank account. You want to get these candles up under your eyeballs. It really helps. I promise you. You can screenshot it, hit me up, you know, on that number there. And that's what it is, man. $250 a week, change your life. And you can be in my options group and get the money right back. So really the course pays for itself. I'm just saying. Okay. So back to our regular scheduled program. All right. We got one more lucky person. All right. All righty. And thank y'all again for tuning in. All right. All right. We gonna see what it do. All right, let me see if I see the number because before I ain't see it. Okay, hold on. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I see it. Wait. Okay. It's Lily. Lily. Is
You
Lily
gotta
here?
be kidding me.
Lily is in the building.
You gotta be kidding me. I like to
Lily.
thank my
What's up,
mama.
Lily?
I like to thank MuMu. I like to thank everybody in the building.
You said Lily is in the building. Number one. She got it. It was number one. Everybody didn't just sleep on number one. It was 1, 16, 4, and the other number. Yes, congratulations to Lily. Lily, you excited or not?
Yes, I am excited. Can't you hear me, girl? I like to thank my mother. I like to thank MuMu.
Yes, ma'am. Go
Thank
reclaim
you.
it. Yes, that's right. That's my gift to y'all. Only thing I ask from you, Lily, is that when you set it up, send me a screenshot on Telegram. You know what I'm saying? So I can see you get it right.
Okay, I could do that.
You
Thank
can do
you.
that?
Yes,
Okay, bet.
I got
And
you.
we connected on Telegram, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Boom. I'm gonna get y'all prizes to y'all tonight. You know, let's not waste no time. No lesson next Thursday. Let me look at my calendar, y'all, because I had my dates mixed up before, and I'm not gonna do it again. So today is the 28th, so it's 2 weeks from today. That would be the 11th. Ooh, September 11th of all days. September 11th, y'all. Mark the calendar. We'll be right back at it.
Damn, on my birthday, 9/11.
That's your
Let's get
birthday,
it.
KT.
Oh
KT,
yeah, I'll be
what's
blowing
up,
shit up.
boom? You might get a gift. You know, I might just give you a gift that day. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in.
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here.
You gonna be here on your birthday. Okay, we gonna have to do a shot of something. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a cup of water or something for the birthday. KT might do. We met at the Invest Fest. What's up, KT?
Hey,
All
I'm
the way
going
from
next year
Arizona.
again.
My man drove 26 hours, y'all, across the U.S.
Hey, I was scooting too.
I don't know how you did that. Damn, man, you was a trooper, my guy.
That was my second time driving to Atlanta from Phoenix, and then I drove to Atlanta from Virginia. But yeah, I'll be doing this.
Wow, you are a trooper. Shout out to you and your gas tank, because that is amazing. I couldn't do it. I'll be on somebody's flight.
Hey, driving through Texas, the gas be kind of cheap, so that kind of helped.
It helped. Okay. Long as you good. You know what I'm saying? You do you, boo. Okay. That's what
Hey,
you
we
do.
trapping.
We trapping. We trapping. That's right. That's right. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all on September 11th on KT birthday. We're gonna do a salute. You know what I'm saying? You and the dogs and the guns. We're gonna do all that.
Hey.
Hey, we trapping. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart from tuning in. I love helping y'all. This is what I do. And see y'all in the trap. See y'all in the Patreon. See y'all on the 11th, y'all.